what is it that has brought this big family of strangers together?
I've made 7 movies in Africa.
Okay.
And in Nigeria is a very big film industry, but there isn't
Nollywood. Shout out to
Yeah.
Nollywood.
They don't like it. They don't like being called Nollywood.
They don't like that?
No.
Yeah, we don't like being called Nollywood. Well, I can't tell because to me, there's nothing in the name Nollywood. Anyway, welcome to Raw Impact Africa TV, and I'm your host, Emmanuel Ayaba. And these are best of times for us as filmmakers in Nigeria, as we have the likes of Idris Alba. If you know Idris Alba, he's done a lot of good films, and I was told the mom is from Ghana. So he's actually doing stuff with the Ghanaians, and he also wants to come to Nigeria to set up studios to do big films. To me, I think this is a very wonderful innovation. If you know who Idris Alba is, you must have seen him in Fast and Furious, and also the latest film he just made, Luther, The Fallen Son. He actually did extremely well in that film. So Idris Alba here on this radio station is talking about how he wants to come to Africa to, make films, set up studios, and help build and develop more capacity for filmmaking in Nigeria. And I mean, this is actually a very, very good innovation, So, all right, I'm going to take you to the studio now so you can hear for yourself what Idris Alba has to say as, regards making films in Africa and Nigeria in particular. I'm really super excited about this, and I'm sure you are also excited. All right, so let us hear Idris Alba out.
You potentially, I think I read it right, potentially doing a movie, buying land and creating like a movie filmmaking facility. Can you tell us more about that and where that's planned to happen at and how it's going?
Yeah, I mean, I've made 7 movies in Africa.
Okay.
And in all that time, I've realized that there's a real capacity for a film industry there. And the film industry is very localized to South Africa currently, which is a great industry. They've done really well. But the rest of Africa, I'm talking about, 1 billion people, haven't got the same sort of access to movie making, which is, it's like not having radio stations. How are you supposed to tell your story told by you? So, I've been on this quest for about 4 years now, trying to figure out how to build capacity and build facilities that allow filmmakers. So Nigeria is a very big film industry, but there isn't
Nollywood.
that.
Shout out to Nollywood.
They don't like it. They don't like being called Nollywood.
They don't like that?
No. I just found this out the other day that it was a journalist that came from Canada, was visiting, I think it was in the 90s, and she just coined it Nollywood.
Then I'll never say it again.
No, you can say it.
No, I'm off
what's
that.
most recognizable.
No,
but
I'm off that. We'll just call it the Nigerian film industry.
Yeah, the Nigerian film industry has, huge amount of turnout, make a lot of movies, but not that many studios. And the other component to the whole thing, there's 1.4 billion people or 1.2 billion people in Africa. There's 2,000 cinemas across the continent.
The whole continent.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's crazy, right?
Yeah.
It's crazy. Even though, this part of the world, we've stopped going to the cinema. We're, reluctant a little bit more since the COVID era, but everyone deserves to go to the cinema.
Go to the movies,
You know what I mean?
man.
It's a communion. It's where we learn, fall in love with stories. Anyway, so this whole plan that I've been working on I went to Ghana. My mum's Ghanaian. I went to Ghana, partnered up with some people there, and the president of Ghana has helped me with a policy that allows incentivized filmmakers to come to Accra, Ghana, and it's amazing. It's amazing.
Shout out to Nana Akufo-Addo.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean, of the president of Ghana, and also and happy Independence Day to Ghana. Independence Day yesterday.
Yeah. So Ghana obviously has seen a big, return of year of the return. A lot of African Americans, a lot of diaspora have come into Ghana over the Christmas period, and they're just,
it's the thing to do now.
It's amazing. It's
amazing.
No. Have you done it?
Of course.
Of course.
I saw you there.
Yeah,
we partied there.
Yes.
Yeah, we had a whole rooftop situation. It was a great night. Great night. What type of timeline? Like, how does this play out over time? Because this is obviously exciting, right? Because you think of what Tyler Perry was able to do down in Georgia. I'm sure you're trying to do something similar in Ghana and even farther.
Yeah.
But how long does this sort of thing take? If maybe there's someone watching whose kid loves film and doesn't even know that this is a potential career path for them without even leaving Ghana
Absolutely.
or, an African nation. They can chase a career path down this and it can be lucrative, right? Because
Yeah.
that's a big thing when I'm 10, 12 years old and parents are like, nah, you ain't never going to make film. There's no money in that. Or you got to go to the United States and you ain't doing that. You know what I mean? So now this opportunity presents itself.
No, I think you hit the nail on the head. It is about shifting that narrative and letting people understand that the creative industry is a big opportunity for employment. You know what I mean? For narrative shifting. For me, the time scale is twofold. One, the facilities you can build in a couple of years quite easily. It's just about the process of building a facility like that. But alongside that is the capacity, is the people. I need to find crews. I need to do an educative curve. Most of the crews in Africa come from South Africa right now, and they're great. Okay, but I need to distribute that sort of capacity around Africa. So that's where the other component is about education. And I'm trying to build a series of schools that
get people prepared for the workforce.
And then at the same time, you got to bring the work. So I've decided I'm shooting a film in Ghana at the end of the year. I'm going to some of the film that I'm directing is going to be shot in Ghana, and hopefully through this process, I'm going to proof the concept. I'm going to bring some HODs from different heads of department from different parts of the world to come and train people in Ghana while we're shooting that film.
Amazing.
And then hopefully encourage other filmmakers to come. I'm going to put this out there because Will Packer said that he might take Girls Trip 2 to Ghana.
Yeah, we read that. That's right. We read
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
We heard that.
It's on NAC, Will. You have to do that, Will.
No, you can't back out of it
because
now.
it was a rumor, but it would be super dope.
Wait, so
if
that
they
wasn't
did it.
confirmed?
It wasn't confirmed. It was.
So we just got to put the pressure on him.
Well, but I think
So I should tweet right now. I heard Will Packer was on the fence about filming Girls Trip 2. You know what I mean? And start putting the heat on him.
No, my brother, he's focused and, he recognizes I've made a lot of films of him. We shot Beast in South Africa.
Yeah.
And he was like, yo, man, where else can we shoot in Africa? So that was the beginning of I think that seed for him.
Yeah, I can tell you I'm really, really excited about this innovation here. And I think every reasonable filmmaker should try and build him or herself more and get prepared for the innovation that is actually coming our way. Idris Alba is not just any kind of actor. He's actually a deep and detailed actor and filmmaker. So, thank you very much for coming around. Do subscribe to our channel, watch, comment, share, and like. And if there's anything you just want us to talk about, let me know, and we will definitely talk about it. Bye-bye.